Hey guys, so we are on our art journal page with alcohol and acrylic paint. I don't know why this keeps adjusting, that's really annoying, but you can see here that I have a nice piece of paper, and today, because I wasn't really sure about how the paint was going to react to the paper, I went ahead and got this from Walmart. It is a 5.5 by 8.5 inch mixed media book, and so this is perfect because I've been cutting cardstock in half for the kids to do the art journal pages on, and so this is actually the same size, so that's really cool. So it is, and the nice thing with it being mixed media is if we decide to do, oil paints or some other medium next week, I will have this still. So it was only like $6 at Walmart, so that was cool. I've already pre-mixed my acrylic paints. It's half water, half acrylic paint. So I'm going with dark pink, kind of a lime green. This one's like a dusty rose and a yellow. And these are just your plain old, oh wow, my battery's gonna die. Your plain old acrylic paints. So pretty simple. So half water, half paint. All right, I got to get on this. Oh, also the alcohol that we purchased is this 91% isopropyl. Apparently I'm sure I did not say that right. Apparently having 91% alcohol is actually important because that will actually work with the paint. So I've already got this cute little cup here for my alcohol. I've got my cups ready to go. I'm going to use this big brush to paint the paint on pretty quickly, and then I'm going to use the smaller paintbrush to just dip in the alcohol, and that's how we'll go. Alright, so I'm going to hand this over to Alex. He's going to record me doing this so you guys can see it. And I'm actually going to be semi-wasteful here because I want to do this quickly. I'm going to grab a paintbrush for each cup so that I can do that. Oh, something that I learned doing this earlier, I already did a run through, is I'm actually going to start with the lightest color first, because what happens is you do this so quickly and you don't let it dry in between. So if you start with the darker color, your lighter colors are going to be completely tainted. So I am just quickly brushing this on, trying not to let it dry. So that's actually what you want. You do not want it dry. Okay, setting that aside. And then I'm just going to take my alcohol and drip it on. My alcohol is actually colored because this is my alcohol from my page earlier, but that's okay. You can color it, actually. It looks kind of neat. You can see I like the way it looks, actually. So I tried to do tape on this because I love when you put the tape and then you pull it up and you've got the white space underneath. This did not work with that at all because it's so wet, it just gets right underneath of the tape. So I would say don't waste your time. See how cool this is? This is pretty neat. And you can do the back of the tooth, or I keep wanting to call it a toothbrush, a paintbrush. So funny. This is pretty neat. I'm just loving the way these are turning out. I cannot wait to see what the kids do with this tomorrow. I love doing these art journal pages with these kids because the stuff they come up with, it's just so much better than I could do, for sure. I mean, not that, okay, I shouldn't say that, but it's very creative and awesome. So, okay, so there we go. We got that. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my next layer. So my next layer is going to be this bright pink. I don't know if that's the best choice. Maybe I should have went with that lighter green, but we'll see. Okay, and you can kind of see how it's already pushing the paint, the alcohol is, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. You definitely want newspaper under this. It is quite messy. Okay, and here we go. And Alex is telling me, come on, your battery's about to die, so get on with it. So I'm going to try and do this pretty quickly. My phone lied to me. I had 20%. according to it before I started. And then as soon as I started the video, it said I had 10. So, there you go. Oh, isn't this so cool? I love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Next color. Let's go with green. Remember, quite wet. Okay, so another thing you want to know is do not wipe this down with a paper towel. Like I tried to just set it on top and dab. It was not good. And not the dancing kind of dab. I just set it on top and kind of tried to soak it up, but it did not work. Okay, here we go. Alcohol. Boom, boom. Let's go. Pretty quick. I'm being a little bit messier too with my with the amount that I'm letting it get wet. So probably as I do this with the kids tomorrow, I'll probably go ahead and bring my blow dryer. Okay, I'm going for yellow. And I'm actually trying to get it on as thick as I can. This does take a good amount of time to dry, as I'm sure you can imagine, because I'm getting it very wet. I'm going to do a little extra here. Okay. All right. And last bit of alcohol. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Wasn't there a chef that used to be like, boom? I feel like it was like Emerald or something like that. Pretty funny. Oh, you can't see it as much anymore. Like the effect is not as cool, but it's still, I mean, I think it's still pretty neat. So I'm excited to see how this is going to dry. The first one I dabbed, like I said, and it kind of looked weird. I will definitely post a picture when this is finished drying. So, all right, thanks guys. See you later.